Good afternoon. It's on days like today that I miss Holland and Barrett. I was watching a Dr. John Campbell video this afternoon. He's, I think he's a retired nurse lecturer who's throughout COVID been doing daily reports and um, very well researched daily reports on the research that's going on and the cases in other countries. And this morning he was talking about zinc and how important it is for the immune system. And I have a suppressed immune system, so I was quite interested in this and thought, oh, got to go and get some zinc. We've already been taking vitamin D3 and vitamin C for the last, I don't know, our last 18 months. We were advised to take vitamin C by a friend of ours who's a doctor. And so we take that daily. We take magnesium and various other supplements, but not zinc. So I went out this afternoon to my favourite town, Chauvigny, and there's a big Parapharmacy there. And I searched the shelves and couldn't see what I needed and had to ask. And she went off into the back of the pharmacy and came back with some zinc. And by that point, with the mask and the perspex and her mask and my French, I couldn't really understand what she was saying. I'm not really sure whether she told me what these were like. But anyway, this is what I got. Two boxes of these, one for me, one for Mark. And this is how they're dispensed. It's a glass vial that you have to break at either end. So you have to break one off, put it under your tongue because you have to hold it under your tongue for a while. Break the other one off to allow the liquid to flow through. Um, and then you need a sharps box. And it's like, it's these tiny little bits of glass, and I'm worried about dropping them. I'm worried about splinters in my hand, splinters in my mouth. So I thought to myself, I miss being able to wander around Holland and Barrett and finding exactly what I want, being able to pick it up, being able to read it, and seeing what's what and how many. I bought something else for Mark to take, and you're supposed to take it 4 times a day, and it's like he's not going to remember to do that. We both take supplements and we chuck them in the morning, and then that's it. And so that's irritating. Um, so yeah, Holland Barrett. We're coming over um, in 12 days' time. We've decided finally to take the plunge. It feels like we're holding our nose and jumping in at the deep end. It feels quite precarious to be coming across. The numbers in France for COVID, when I looked this morning, I think the daily cases were down to 98, so into double figures, and in the UK they were like 450 or something. And our line's coming down and your line's going up. Sorry, not your line, the UK line is going up. Um, I'm hearing about children with COVID. I'm seeing more on my Facebook page. Two of my friends are now quarantining because they, what, young women with children who've now got COVID, and I'm assuming that possibly that's because all the kids went back to school, so mums and dads are now at risk from their children bringing it back from school. My children have gone to school. My grandson's already had COVID 3 weeks ago before school went back. My granddaughter has just started school. Um, I'm not sure what you do, whether you can get COVID at aged 4 3/4. We'll see. So we're heading over in 12 days' time, and we'll be doing what we do here, which is social distancing, masks, hand sanitising. Whenever we come out of a shop and get back into the car, we sanitise our hands, and all of the shops here have got sanitising points so that you can sanitise when you go in and sanitise when you come out. And that's all we can do, and it does feel quite. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's me that sort of puts everything into action. And I got to a point the other day when I said, well, if we don't go now, we won't go this winter, because we've been caught in snow in late October and November. We've been caught in quite horrible snow up in northern France, trying to come back or trying to go. We had to turn back one year, when my dad was still alive, we had to turn back. We got as far as, oh, I don't remember. We got north of Rouen, which is quite close actually to Calais, um, and we couldn't go any further, and we were turned back, and we sat in our services for a couple of hours, you know, all wrapped up in. I think the temperature went down to about -5, and so we try and avoid travelling at this time of the year, and definitely in winter, because it's, you know, there's no way I want to be caught in snow. But Mark's mum is 95 and in a care home, and we've not seen her since May 2019, so we really do need to go, if anything else, just to see her. But I will be going to Holland and Barrett and have a good old mooch around there, and enjoy a bit of retail therapy that is very different to the retail therapy we have here. So, anyway, I've got my gimbal. Mark found it. I'd lost it. It was in the car. It had dropped down between the back seats, and I don't know how that happened. I was too tired by the time we got home, so I don't know how that happened. I'm not using it right now. I'm using something else because the bloody thing wouldn't set. It wouldn't connect. It's Bluetooth, and it has to connect to work with the phone, and it wouldn't. So I'm using the other thing that Bill bought me. Anyway, I'm going to leave a link to the John Campbell YouTube in the description. He's done some really good stuff. He's really worth watching. Um, and yeah, okay. I'm sure I'll vlog before we go off to the UK. I don't think I might vlog from there. Who knows? Okay. Bon après-midi.